So let me ask you guys this, and we're gonna take it from this perspective as you guys being leaders in your church, right? Church goers, and let's say that everybody here is like over 25. Well, Nisha just turned 33.
Wait.
Nisha 23, but everybody here has a little age on them. So let's say that you guys have a 14-year-old or a 13-year-old, or let's say a 16-year-old that's in the church that you go to, and you find out that she gets pregnant. Let me ask you guys, would you first be disappointed? And how do you help her or speak to her? What do you say to her? Know what I'm saying? Because it's a fact that these things occur. Know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to look at it from that perspective now. Like, we looked at it from the parents. We'll get back to the parents. But real quick, I just want to make it personal. Like, you guys being in church, maybe you've mentored this young lady. Maybe, you known her since she was a little baby. And now you find out she got pregnant. She's 16. Boom. What y'all doing?
I mean, I'll be disappointed, but I'm not going to shun her.
Yeah.
Like, because let's be real. Like, that's not what you want for them. Like, I wouldn't want... listen, a young lady that's been around the ministry for a while, I seen her grow up as a puppy to, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, she gets pregnant at 16. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, oh, congratulations. No, I'm going to be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be like, man, what happened? You know what I mean? I have a conversation with her, but at the same time, you know what? We're going to get through this. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I wouldn't be happy. I will be disappointed.
For sure. What about everybody else?
We're going to get through this part.
Okay.
Because, like, imagine, she has nobody else, and, like...
I mean, she has, but, once it's fresh, you can't really knock the mom for...
He did it like that.
I'm just saying, like, what, like, you
man,
just...
sound like advertising for Subway, bro.
No, look, man, eat fresh. Like, let's say you literally, like, she just told her mom. You don't know. It's basically a wild card on how these Haitians are going to react. Because that's the one thing they dread is basically telling their parents. So now they done told their parents, and let's say their parents was dumb hot, kicked them out. Initially, like, cause some parents, they just go dumb and they don't know what. Emotionally, get out of my house. Get out. So now she may not have people, but she does have people. But, like, go ahead, continue in regards to what's your approach?
I would be disappointed because I would want so much more for her.
Yeah, better.
Like, you don't even know what you want to do in life. You're probably still juggling that right now. Me, I'm probably, older, most likely, and I still am figuring out what I want to do and who I am as a person. But I'm still going to be big on, like, I'm here for you. We're going to get through this together. Because you never know, like, who they are going to be in the future.
Right.
Like, it's not like they're going to be stuck. They shouldn't be stuck in that, same 16.
Mentally, they will. At that moment, they're going to think their life over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, what's up? How everybody else feeling? I heard Neff. I heard Nisha. What's up, Cam? What's up, everybody?
Yeah, I like everybody said, you will be disappointed. Because at the end of the day, we know the jit going to basically take over your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's going to be hard to keep your life in track and help this baby grow as a jit yourself. You know what I'm trying to tell you? So I would tell her, this not gonna hold you back. You feel me? You still gotta give words of encouragement and tell her keep it going.
But you gotta keep it real
help.
too.
No, of course I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's gonna be hard. Like, this is not gonna be easy.
Yeah, it takes a village.
Yeah,
for the weak, man.
You feel real for real. But I will help though. I'll be like, if you need any help at all, I will help, and I will truly help. Some people say I got you and don't really mean it.
No, you're too fini aveu.
Exactly. But just like what you just said, Tosh, it takes a whole village at times.
It takes a village, yeah.
And also, it's not like you're only gonna be saying that same day. It's a progress.
Of course,
like, you're going to have to be crying with them probably. You're going to have to be suffering along with them. Like, when you're helping someone, it's not like you're helping from a distance.
True that.
You're also, like...
When you say suffering, what do you mean by that?
You said suffering.
No, like, when you say suffering...
They pouring it on you, dog. Like,
okay.
You're
all right.
You taking all the
Kyan, how
Like
you
I
feel?
said, it ain't for the weak, man.
How you feel? How you feel, Kay?
I think I would definitely be heavy on the encouragement. I wouldn't want them to feel the disappointment that I do have internally, but I would keep it real with them and tell them, you know, how they went about it isn't right, but either way, I still love them and I'll still be there in any way I can.
Wait a minute. It sounds kind of like an oxymoron for just a little bit. For me,
Okay.
you said that internally you wouldn't let them know how you feel, but you still tell them that they're wrong. We're going about it.
So I wouldn't show them like the disappoint, like the
At any point?
disappointed
I
look.
understand.
At any
where
point,
she's
you
coming
won't show
from,
them
though.
disappointment
At any point at all.
because it's
Probably-
important that you let them know how you feel.
Yeah. Probably while I'm telling them that how they went about it is wrong. So, I
So
guess
you-
it would show.
So it will come out
It will
eventually.
definitely
All right.
come out.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't think. But you have to kind of be sensitive at that moment, right? Because she's
Yeah.
very vulnerable.
Yeah, like,
Um,
we
So
don't know.
I understand. Like you're gonna
Yes.
tell her, you know, how
You-
you feel, but it's not like you're gonna just dish out everything that.
Here's the
you
thing.
think
So
at
wait,
that
what's
moment.
up? What's up, Tasha?
Cause like Nisha said, like she's gonna be vulnerable. So like you don't know what kind of emotions that she's going through at that moment. You don't know what's going through her mind. You don't know what she's thinking about doing or anything like that. So I feel like if you're gonna talk to somebody, like it's so like yes you have to keep it real, but at the same time it's how you approach the situation and how you speak to that person as well. You can't just speak to that person and just be all hot and not, you know.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, right? We have to
Because you can't just take it personal. Because at the end of the day, they going through something
Exactly.
too.
Exactly. So here's the thing, right? I agree with that. Your approach and delivery has to be like correct. However, you don't want to leave nothing out though. Like you want to, because here's the thing. This is like you said earlier. I like the way you put it in context. Knowing this is somebody you pretty much grew up in the ministry.
Yes.
So they know you. They've been around you.
But keep
So-
in mind,
But what you gonna
keep in
keep
mind
out,
that she's 16.
I know she's 16. What I'm
You
saying
feel
is,
me?
like that.
When I say 16, she's under 20.
She's under 20. Well, that's pretty much the same thing. She's
Yeah.
16.
Yes.
All right. So what I'm saying is like the disappointment for me, like I don't think it's a way of like making the person feel bad, because when I say disappointment, I'm speaking like you pretty much like I was saying
check.
a reality check.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying to bash. Of course, we don't want to do that. You feel me? Because you want to encourage the person to be like, yo, we're gonna get through this. However, I don't want that person to think that, all right, this person got me, so I'm straight. I also want you to understand what responsibilities and consequences come with your actions as well. You know what I mean?
Of
Because the
course.
thing is, though, the problem is that when people get in situations like that, right? We see the emotional side, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
we feed into that. And I can understand because that person's going through something that they never went through before. It's a fresh thing. But you being the believer, you being that role model, you
Yeah,
being
you
that
can-
example.
don't let them finesse you.
know what I'm saying? Like,
out of
you-
not giving them the
like,
word of
don't let
God.
them finesse you, one. And also, number two, you have to give them the real deal. Not saying that, hey, you're wrong, you're this. No, what I'm saying, you tell them like, yo, listen, we're going to get through this. However, I want you to understand these are the steps we got to take, and these steps may take this, may take that. You know what I mean? Even though they feel in some type of way, because you have to give them the reality. You're dealing with a baby, a child.
That's having a baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's no pretty flowers in that.
Nah.
You feel me? You
What
want to
about-
give them motivation.
How Esther feeling about it? I know you got your mic tonight, Esther. You got anything you want to add? Nah. So, go ahead.
I was just gonna say this. Where I'm coming from with like strong on the encouragement is because like when I was younger and like I would see in the church, with the church I used to go to, like the parents would bash their children. Like if they hear something going on with their kid
in front of the church.
yes,
Yeah,
they would
bro.
like even in private, like they don't really have no type of filter. They would bash their child. And that's why like I feel like I'm going to be very big on the encouragement part, and also like, you know, reality check, just of course like Neff said, but I'm definitely going to, there's certain things at that moment I'm not going to say.
But that parent being like extra hard on them, you still need that as well.
Amen.
Feel me?
Tell us why. Why, big dog?
They gotta, you like how he was saying it, you gotta know that this what you did was not good. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody come at you with roses and flowers and love,
Dale al fe un Lord.
exactly.
So here's the thing, right? To pick it back off what both of y'all said, right? I think that when it comes to like the parents that we grew up with, I think they're good at, exposing or putting an X-ray on your problem. I have a problem with them not knowing how to put help them get a Band-Aid, if that makes any sense. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying, you got a cut. You feel me? That wound is hard. You know what I mean?
How are we going to treat this?
But the thing is, how we going to treat it?
Right.
Because here's the thing, though. Let's be real. Even though our Zoe parents may come off rough and say some things,
they hurt too, though.
But
they hurt
everything
now.
Of course.
They hurt,
bro.
bro. Like,